There's a story behind everyone, and behind your story is always your mother's story, because hers is where yours begins. Folks, welcome back to the Impact Show, and today is a tribute to my mom, Mary Muffy Durkin. That's where I started 49 years ago, and today is Muffy Durkin's 87th birthday. And as I sit here at Fitness Quest 10 in San Diego, California, just a couple weeks before her birthday on October 29th, when this episode number 129 comes out. Episode 129 comes out on Thursday, October 29th, which is, no, not my mom's 29th birthday, but her 87th birthday. And I love that Mitch Albom quote. It sometimes makes me think, when you're watching an athletic event and, a player makes a good play and the TV is on him, what does the player, he or she, always say? Hi, Mom. Thanks, Mom. It's always about Mom, never about Dad. It's always about Mom, because moms are adored. As a matter of fact, as I have you think about your mom right now, what do you think of? You conjure up thoughts of love and joy and great times in your life. Or if your mom is still here, God bless her and you. And if she's not, hopefully you have vivid, fond thoughts of your mother. As my mom today, the reason why I'm giving this tribute to my mom is she's facing a very big decision today, and as 8 Durkin kids are as well. Mom's been in the hospital for 5 days with AFib of her heart, and she may have surgery to put in a pacemaker. That's a big decision when you're 87 years old, if you're going to undergo surgery or not. And I need all of our collective mind right maniac, fire-breathing dragon friends to say prayers for Momma Durkin, because she's a huge part of who I am, and part of who I am is helps you become the men and the women who you are as well. As a matter of fact, in my WOW book, happen to be chapter 29 of my WOW book. If you've read that, you've heard the story. If you listen to the audio WOW book, you may have heard me mention that there's 8 things today I want to share with my mom. And as I'm sharing about my mom, Muffy, I want you to think about your mom and what are the characteristics that make your mom, because what makes your mom is what helps make you who you are today as well. So as written in my WOW book, chapter 29, the first thing when I think about my mom, I think of gratitude, of how grateful I am still to this day, 87 years old, that mom still is kicking and fighting for her life, and she's one special woman. She had 8 kids, and when I was just 5 years old, my mom and dad got divorced, and my mom pretty much single-handedly raised 8 kids, and she's an amazing soul, which number 2 brings me to persistence. Momma Durkin is one tough cookie. She may only be like 85 pounds, but she is one tough cookie. As a matter of fact, I was that lunch ticket kid growing up, and Mom would make, peanut butter and jelly sometime, but when I was going to school, she needed help to pay the bills, and when I was in high school, we had to rent a home. We didn't own a home. We had to rent a home so that I could stay in the same district, so that I could play high school football for Coach Wolf and hopefully earn a scholarship to college. Mom, the third thing I say is Mom's radiant. If you look at my mom's eyes, her eyes are beautiful. They're very radiant. They're full of love and light. And I can see her eyes right now as I record this for all of you on her 87th birthday. Radiance. How do we get that radiance in our eyes? I think that starts with our spirit, and the spirit of resilience, the spirit of love. The fourth thing I'd say is Mom has always been positive. The positive spirit. So you always like, hey, Todd, how do you remain positive? Because one of the things I stand by is I always try to be the most positive person in the room. I had an incredible role model in my mom. My mom was always positive. Even when we couldn't really afford a lot of food, or I'd blow out a window on the front porch because I threw another ball through the window and we couldn't replace it. Mom didn't complain. She never gossiped. She always said nice things about people. And she's always been one of the most positive people I know, regardless of the circumstance or the situation. She always said, if you don't have something nice to say about someone, then don't say it at all. Which brings me to point number 5 of my 8, loving. Loving. I guess moms are supposed to be loving, right? And hopefully you've had a loving mom as well. But my mom did laundry every single night. After football practice, after basketball practice, after baseball games, when I was in middle school and high school, and every night. Mom always made sure I had Honey Nut Cheerios on the kitchen table growing up, and by golly, I'd have a box every other day of Honey Nut Cheerios. When I think of love, I think of the little poster that hung above our kitchen that said, a man works from sun to sun, but a woman's work is never done. My mom's work was never done because she was always doing laundry. She was always cooking, 8 kids. And the sacrifices she made truly epitomized the word love. Number 6, selfless. Selfless. In 1994, my mom was left a fairly significant amount of money from a woman that she did private duty nursing for. She took every cent that she was left, and she took, I believe it was 27 of us, including all of our nephews, nieces, on an all-expense-paid cruise to Bermuda. Right, I had to fly home from Germany. I was in the middle of a football season. I negotiated that in my contract for the Berlin Rebels that I could fly home to be on this family cruise that my mom wanted everyone on a cruise for 1 week, where no one could get off because my mom was all about family. To me, that's selfless. Selfless. 7 of the 8, adventurous. I'll tell you, the last 30 years of my mom's life were very adventurous. She would travel the country and see all of us kids because they're scattered throughout the country, from Texas to California to Florida to New Jersey. And my mom would go visit everyone. Why? Because she lived for her family and wanted adventure. And the last point, number 8, when I think of Mom, Mary Durkin, is the word gratitude. Or did I already say that? Yeah, I started with that one. But I'll say it again, because seriously, I'm so grateful for my mom. As I record this, I hope she makes her 87th birthday. There's no guarantees in life. We know that. For the sacrifices she made, for what she did, and who she is today. Back to Mitch Albom's words, there's a story behind everyone. And behind your story is always your mother's story. Because hers is where yours begins. I know everyone has their own unique stories of their mom, and I would love to hear your stories, just like you just heard my mom's stories. I shared my mom in episode 65 of the Impact Show, Coffee Talk with Momma Durkin. I hope you can go back and enjoy that episode, or even in episode 64 when I talk faith over fear, thoughts from an airplane at 30,000 feet. Go back and enjoy those episodes. But most importantly, I hope you can take a few minutes. I hope you can take a few minutes out today to reflect upon your mom, living or past, and to be so grateful for what moms mean to us in our life. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you. I hope you can spend an extra few minutes today thinking about your mom, whether she's living or she's passed, and think about all the great things that your mom has taught you. Mom, on this 87th birthday, thank you for making me who I am today. Happy birthday, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you for who you are, how you've always lived your life, and have an incredible day. You truly do make the world a better place to be. I love you, Mom. Happy birthday.